stands. Rode PSA 1 spin tech on my left side, goes back and forth easy like that. I got the desktop, we'll check it out. We're talking about microphones. Just kidding, talking about the stands they go on. Talking about microphone stands. Microphone stands. Stick around for mic stands. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Mint Green Audio. My name's Todd. Remember back in the day when Mr. Rogers used to change his wardrobe at the beginning of every show, like his jacket and his shoes? That was cool. That was always kind of weird, but I like it, man. I like it. I like his style. Rad dude. So today we're talking about microphones, and I just put up a class. If you'd like to learn how to overhype your videos, there's a link down in the description if you want to just hype things totally out of proportion. Just kidding. God, I'm winded. Maybe it's not such a great idea to overhype things so much, you know what I mean? But yes, in this video, we're gonna be talking about mic stands. I've got 3 of them, ranging from $20-some, I believe, to maybe like 40-some, or no, 100. God, I don't even know what I'm doing. I wasted all my energy on the intro, and now I still have a video to do. Check it out. We've got the Rode PSA 1, and I'll tell you what it's good for. It's good for nothing, that's what it's good for. See ya. It's a good mic stand. This was the first, like, getting up more toward the higher tier of mic stands that I bought, and it's everything I kind of hoped it would be. At first, I was using it for my Sennheiser MKH416, and the thing's like spring-loaded, so if you put a shotgun mic on it, it's gonna that arm's gonna wanna sit there and bounce up. So I really had to finagle with it, and it was in a really precarious position to where it wasn't really working out like I wanted it to. And I could put it down beside me on a table lower so that it would, you know, if it extended further, then it would like kind of come up to the right area. So for the Rode PSA, it's good for mics that are heavier. I put the King B on it, and I've put the WA87R2 on it, which is another pretty hefty microphone, and it had no problem. So unless you found some microphone that weighs like way too much, it's the good thing about the Rode PSA is it's gonna hold some of the heavier microphones. It's cool, I dig it. So if you're spending money and you need something that's gonna last long and, you know, hold a heavier microphone, then I would go with that one. Now, let's move on to this desktop mic. This is the Stage Rocker. I've got the links below in the description on Amazon if you want to look at them and support the channel. That'd be cool. If not, that's fine too. But anyway, this is the first mic stand I ever got, and it sits down on your desktop, and it's good for medium to light-weighted mics. The pros are that it's pretty affordable. It's only $28.99 it looks like right now. So the other thing is, like, if you do start getting heavier mics, like, you want to put this part further back on your desk so you have room for everything else, right? But the problem is this thing here, you can change how this is extended. And if you have this thing all the way forward to be able to place this part further back on your desk, the problem that you sometimes run into is it gets top heavy and it can be a bit precarious and want to tip over on those heavier microphones. I was using this for the Neat King B a little bit, and I had to be careful. So while it's a good affordable option, you do run into that problem, and the other problem that you run into is when it gets top heavy, the solution is to put this back. But then you've got to scoot this forward, and you don't have as much room by your hands. I mean, you know, I could go on and on, to be honest. But other than that, like, I don't see any problems with this. Like,
you know, it was a great one, but it broke after having it for a year.
No, it was good. Actually, I've had this thing for 10 years. And last, but definitely not least, this little sucker. It's the SpinTech. Come on. It's the SpinTech Flexible Gooseneck Microphone Stand with Desk Clamp for Radio Broadcast Studio Live Okay, it's the lowest rated if you go on Amazon, but it's Amazon's choice. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the side of Amazon on this one. It's only $21.78 currently on Amazon, and it's perfect, in my opinion, for a shotgun microphone because it's super small. It barely weighs anything. So if you're traveling studio, you're good to go. You can put it any way you want. You could hang it and clamp it from up above if you wanted to, and it would come down. And I don't know if you can see it, but like, I can just move it out of the way when I don't want to use it, and then when I want to, it moves that way. So, and it seems like it's quality enough to where, I don't know, I haven't had one single issue, and for me, it's all about simplicity. And this thing is super simple, and yeah, it's good to go, man. So I would definitely put the SpinTech at the top of my list, even though it's maybe the most cheaply made, maybe it's, you know, the cheapest price. I don't know, for a shotgun microphone, I would say it's awesome. But then you look at other microphones, you know, if you get into a microphone that's gonna be a little heavier, you're not gonna be able to lean it as much because it's gonna wanna fall over. So I guarantee I couldn't put the King Bee on it. I guarantee I couldn't put the WA-87 on it. I could get away with putting the X1S on it, I think. Yeah, I put it on there and it's good to go. You gotta be careful, you don't wanna get something too heavy on there. So yeah, that's it. Hey, I just wanna say, since the last time I made a video, I've got over 100 subscribers now. It's early on in this channel's journey, but hey, if you're one of those subscribers, that's dope, man. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna keep making videos because it's fun. And like you, I kind of like to create stuff. So if this video was useful to you at all, or entertaining, or whatever, it'd help me out if you just gave a little thumbs up and then went on your way. I won't ask you to subscribe because, you know, you should decide. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.